Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here with another episode of Fire Force Season 2. So, in the last episode, as we continue our battle down in the Nether, it's been revealed that the entire plan of the Ashen Knights is to blow the Nether up, so killing all the Fire Force soldiers, as well as causing chaos on the ground above as well. Now, with that being said, even though the plan is revealed, there's really only one way to solve the problem, right? And it's the same way that they've been solving all of these problems, and that is to simply fight with the Ashen Knights, take them out, and that would be basically it. And we still got quite a few fights going to go up to, right? So we still got, well, first of all, Maki still needs to make her reappearance here. I'm still waiting for her to join her boys down in the Nether. Most probably going to save Hinawa's and her brother's butt, right? I think that would be very fitting in the entire situation, like proving to them that she's not someone that needs to be protected. She can protect them instead. And then, of course, we're also waiting for Shinra to do his thing. Offer hasn't really done anything yet either, so we still have a few fights to look forward to. So, anyways, let's get into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Hurrah! Wait here, boy. Superheated, yes. Arrive at a higher plane, eh? So it's one of those kind of situations. We're going to ascend to heaven. The fuck? What actually happened to him? Hamui is definitely the most craziest out of all the Ashen Knights. Alright, right now let's play the guessing game, right? Like, how many scenes in the opening are still left that we haven't seen yet? We've seen these already. Seen this. Seen this. Seen this. Heck, we've seen this one as well, right? So I guess Marshmallow wasn't actually the finale. Although, it didn't really play out that way, right? So, hard to say. Okay. You just had to go and taunt him, right? Oh, you are effed. But I assume this guy also has the life power of a cockroach. He's like, yay! Yeah, he's like, I did it! I knew it. Experiment success! Who the hell is Adola? Is Adola like the actual god of this entire... Oh, so that dimension is called Adola. So basically, they all want to... Basically, like... the reckoning or something. Zombie time! Right. But how would that further their plans, though? See, I mean, if you want to ascend, go ahead and ascend. The second generation is Oz, right? Ah, Maki. I'm gonna bring her back. Oh, there she is. Oh, be burned alive. I still have to say, like, the end that scene was, you know, it was kind of serious and not so serious at the same time. This is basically the subway, right? Yeah. She just managed to get here in time for the final explosion. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I will control them all! Okay, under my control. Alright. Damn. Maki is OP! Okay, there's a second wave. Oh. All the way down. Okay, so what's the twist gonna be here? I'm waiting for the twist. That's it? Oh. Nirvana. Damn, you are a freaking genius, Hopper. Holy shit. I don't think he's quite dead yet, though. Like I said, he absolutely does have the abilities of a cockroach. Oof. Gun. He's like, I'm one step closer to ascending. What? Oh, come on, I just, never mind. Never mind. This is it? That's all? It's done? Oof. Maki actually needed to also direct her flames away from all the wounded and injured as well. You could also provide a bit more military support, you know. Ooh. Yeah. A platoon leader would typically be a lieutenant. Hey, it's been a while since we've seen you. This was a much... Alright. See you guys after this. Well, alright, that was certainly a very abrupt ending to everything, right? Like, seriously, I was thinking that this arc would go all the way till the end of the season, where we're gonna have, like, a big finale, a big showdown, and then maybe at the very last episode, we revert back to normal and go on with business as usual, right? Return to the peace and tranquility. But no, apparently not so, and this arc ended in a flash. And honestly, I have to say, I feel like this ending feels kind of underwhelming for this arc, right? You know, we got this situation where it's life and death. The Ashen Knights have gathered all these infernos, they've got all these zombies and whatnot, and they're gonna explode them and cause big destruction, blowing up the entire city, the entire Tokyo city, right? Or at the very least, it's going to blow up the entire Nether as well. So, you know, that's serious. That's a very serious situation, right? And yet, you know, it concluded rather smoothly, if you will. Like, sure, Maki was here, right? And that's something I also want to touch on as well. Everybody was expecting Maki to make a heroic return, and yet her return, you know, certainly what she did was very heroic, but it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't feel as impactful as it could have been, right? Like, I was waiting for Maki to arrive at the nick of time, and really, you know, have that sense of urgency, and being like, yeah, I still couldn't leave, I can't just sit back and do nothing, I want to be here with my bros, with my family at the 8th, and so on and so forth, and yet, you know, she just casually walks up, casually explains flames things to her. She casually has a bout with her brother, and then they casually fend off, all the flames and whatnot without, nearly effortlessly. Like, sure, I'm quite sure that what Maki did was probably very, very impressive, right? In fact, they already said that she's probably the only one who can do this out of all the fire soldiers, and yet, she made it seem so effortless, and so that really kind of dropped the sense of urgency of the entire episode, and in the end, it was like, okay, it ended, and I'm just like, what? It ended already? Like, that, it just doesn't have that satisfying payoff to an arc, right? Especially an arc as big as this one, where they're going back to Nether again. We got lots of death, lots of carnage, we got more improved enemies as well, and, it ended with not really a bang, but more of a whimper, if you will, or more of like a hiss, like a small flame teetering in the wind or something like that. And, not the other guys didn't really do anything either. At the end of the day, it was just the Obze siblings working together to finish it, and they weren't even all that stressed about it either, right? So, I don't know, I guess I was expecting more of a hectic and very nervous, very tense situation, and in the end, it was just like, hey, just another day in the life of the fire soldiers, right? And that goes for Hinawa as well. I mean, like, seriously, you can't just say anything to defend yourself or whatnot, and you're just gonna, yeah, certainly, this is what I was trying to do all the time. I was trying to see if you were a princess, and all that, and that's it? Come on. Oh, man. So, I have to say, it did feel very underwhelming, the entire thing. And even the big fight between Shinra and Offer and Giovanni, right? It didn't really amount to much. Sure, we saw a few scenes where Shinra got angry again over Sho and was basically kicking Giovanni around, but let's be honest here. We probably all knew that Giovanni wouldn't really feel anything from that, because the setup just wasn't correct for it, right? And the setup was more, the entire scene felt more like a Giovanni is just gonna shrug off all these attacks and whatnot. And certainly in the next scene, they're getting all buddy as well. And you're like, really? Thank you for this information and all that. Like, I mean, come on, hello? No, I wouldn't mind that if there's just a normal arc or maybe a normal episode, right? But it's actually the conclusion of an arc, and this arc is appearing at the end of the season as well, so I was expecting a bit more oomph to be put into it. Which actually brings us to the next question, right? We got 2 episodes left until the end. What exactly are we going to have here? Is it going to be the situation of Conroe? Shinra certainly seems concerned about all this, the fact that he had an Adola link, which I guess even in last season I was kind of surprised by, but I didn't really think there was anything too much to really touch on for this, because I was under the assumption that all the really strong fire soldiers maybe possibly had contact with Adola at some point in time. It's just either a strong contact, a weak contact, or if they truly knew what they were witnessing and all that. But hey, maybe there's more to this entire story than we know, and Shinra is definitely going to investigate it, right? And speaking of Adola as well, right, so we can kind of get the idea that this entire thing is, okay, we want to ascend to our higher plane of existence, we should all go to Adola, it's essentially heaven in a sort of way, right? Like, your time here on Earth, it's meaningless, we should all shed our mortal selves and ascend to Adola, and so on and so forth. But, like, dudes, have you seen Adola, right? I don't really think that is the imagery that pops to my mind when I think of heaven or a higher plane of ascension or whatnot. Like, maybe, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just too mortal and whatnot, but I certainly can't view that place, right, Adola, which we've seen from Shinra's perspective and whatnot. That doesn't certainly seem like the type of place I would willingly want to go. So, you Ashen Knights, you guys are all crazy, right? Yeah. But, hey, that's what a cult is, right? And indeed, they are absolutely a cult. Heck, the head of them is an evangelist, after all, right? So, yeah, that's basically, and what blowing up the city and all, what causing this major carnage and burning has anything to do with them getting to Adola? Still a lot of question marks, but hey, they're a cult. Just deal with it, I guess. So, anyways, that's it for this episode. Like I said, we got 2 episodes left, probably for some more investigative work, and maybe seeing, like, what the series still has to offer in the future, right? So, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next week as well. Until then, bye-bye.